Hello everyone, welcome back to more Glory Hounds, and yeah, I know I'm like kinda yapping here, but subscribe, like, comment down below, share to friends and loved ones, but yeah, thank you for your, no really, thank you for clicking on this video. Let's get right on to it. I'm finishing this game no matter what, okay, even though I'm, my time management, or rather the time I can give for YouTube is becoming increasingly small. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off, man. But hey, this is what it is. That's life. From the corner of my eye, I found my love. I look at Rao. He isn't moving. All my life, I've been different. Up until a week ago, I didn't even know what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. But there were people who helped me out and showed me I could change. Be better. I think I messed up. I should have done like a full 2-hour thing. I guess this is my biggest problem with visual novels, where I don't really know if it's gonna reach like 10 hours or whatnot. Maybe if I do an hour or two, and then the next episode I only have like 10 minutes of like story left. Well, shit, you know, you're just an ignorant child. He goes invisible again. Raven 3, what's his status? I cannot get a read on target. How is he doing this? I hear the crunch of gravel and dive out of the way as another invisible force impacts inches away from me, greasing my arm. It stings. I take a random swing, but I only catch air. He reappears a few meters in front of me. He starts shimmering again, but instead of disappearing, he simply changes color. You think you're so special. Look at me, I'm a dumb pooch who can't even dress right, much less fight. What the? And I'm going to slobber my way to victory. Stop that. Stop that. This guy is pissing me off. Enough. I get ready to take out my grappling gun and aim. I don't even have time for that as he disappears again. As if I'd let you. How are we even gonna fight this guy? Some gravel flies up, and I try to predict if he's gonna hit me from up close or from a distance. There's so much going on I can barely focus. He hits me again and I stagger forward. However, there's something I catch. There's something here, you know, there is something. I catch a faint scent that stands out. Something vaguely floral. Hibiscus. Like the card. The briefest of moments later and the smell intensifies. It's coming from my left. I put my arms up to guard and I manage to protect my head. How? Nani? Baka na. How do you do that? The chameleon silhouette becomes solid. He glares at me with contempt. With my nose, Camus. Wait, is that? Yeah, that is his name. He vanishes before I can answer. I remember mine was training. But everyone having strengths and weaknesses. Maybe my nose is the key to beating Camus. Camus. I can tell he's moving slowly. Next attack will be a big one. Smell of hibiscus changes suddenly. Subtlety. Wait, no, subtly. Yeah, I said it correctly. There! I'm sorry, everyone. I always second guess when I say a word. I'm like, did I pronounce that correctly? Or I'm just tripping balls. I catch his fist with my elbow. I stretch out my arm and strike his face with the back of my hand. Ugh! This can't be! How could you have seen that attack? I take a slow breath. I didn't. I get into a defensive stance for his next assault. I don't know how much longer I can last. I want to take him out as fast as I can. He's quick, and he moves almost silently, but he can't mask his scent. I've got him beat in strength. If I can land a few solid hits, I'll have him on the ropes. I see how it is. Fine, so be it. Once again, he's gone. I try to sniff him out, but the scent of hibiscus grows weaker and weaker. Damn, okay, I like this. I was about to say, I guess it's not really a dumb villain. I take another swing, but there's nothing there. I take a swoosh. I take a swish, but I hit nothing but net. Ooh, shit, he figured it out. Probably keeping his distance now. Well, two can play at that game. Maybe I can use my grappling gun somehow. I dodge backwards, his next strike missing my leg by the tiniest margin and hitting the gravel at my feet. Attacks just keep coming. I can't grab the grappling gun if I'm stuck having to avoid him. At a certain point, I try to step back once more, only to find nothing there. Without realizing it, I've scurried to the edge of the roof. He's got me right where he wants me. Raven 3, help! I close my eyes, praying to all the deities I know the names of that somehow Raoul will wake up. That Dawn Hound will stand up and rise and beat this chameleon out of his misery. That somehow Milo will burst through that door. Oh wait. Dawn Hound! End of the line, dog. Damn, the chameleon flickers back into my field of view right as his tongue hits my chest like a bullet. And I fall right over the edge. I was about to say, is that the end of... No fucking way that they end the issue in the cliffhanger. A freezing wind rushes past me. Its deafening howl all that I hear as I attempt to stop myself any way I can. His boots! My stomach's in my throat, my heart's pounding. I shoot the grappling gun at the roof, but it doesn't reach. Its cord falls, as do I. Oh no. No. Dawn Hound, this can't be the end of your freaking superhero career. I'm not getting out of this. I'm not. After all the fucking dumb luck it's taken to get this far, this is it. Fuck. For a moment, time stands still. In that moment, suspended in mid-air, I think of Lou. As the rooftop grows more distant, I think of Willem. I think of Dad. I think of Mom. Raoul, Milo. It's over. A hero falls, a villain wins. My vision gets blurry. I don't want to die. Please don't let me die. Don't let me die, please. Dad, Mom. Oh my god, he's actually dead? Holy shite. I'm gonna have to check if there's a new issue. I'm hella pissed. So, you have come back to me. The air returns to my lungs all at once, knocking the wind right out of me again. I roll to my side and retch. Nothing comes out. You're quite out of sorts, aren't you? I sit up, open my eyes. Might as well have kept them closed. I can't see a damn thing. Aren't you going to speak? You were so talkative when last I saw you. You're the voice from before. Then that means I sniff the air. Sure enough, there's that stench. Sound of footsteps, of dripping water. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting you so soon. What the fuck is this? Is this Limbo? The voice shifts in pitch and cadence, like a radio trying to find the right channel. Am I falling from a skyscraper, no less? Tis. A rather awful way to go, really. My apologies. What the hell happened? I was up there, now You're dead, I'm afraid. Dead? Very much so. It took quite the tumble there. The accompanying chuckle sounds like nails on a chalkboard. You're joking. I can't be dead. It can't end the fucking cliffhanger. I clutch my head. My hands are cold, stiff. Do not be afraid. Death comes for us all, eventually. One of the few certainties we have in life. Though for you it came tragically early. Raoul's still up there. If I'm dead, then what's gonna happen to him? What's gonna happen to my friends, to my family? That I cannot tell you. I cannot see the future clear as crystal, nor do I decide it. Linger here and you will meet them soon enough. This is where everyone goes when they die? Like some sort of heaven? I'm afraid this is not anything, Alex de Rooij. It's neither heaven nor hell. This place merely is some kind of limbo. Of sorts, yes. A crypt far below the surface, at the heart of this world. Far older than the city you call home. Far older even than the creatures that live on our world. And it will remain here just the same until the last tree has shed its last leaf. At least that is how it was supposed to be. Things are shifting in your world, becoming less stable. Even I find my existence threatened. Is this part of Echo? What even are you? I'm everything you know. Some kind of echo. What the... Your kind built their city upon my carcass, and my blood runs through its every vein. I grant it life. In turn, the creatures living in it sustain me. Wait. Soylent Green is people? I'm sorry, you eat people? You would think me so cruel? I mean, you are a scary voice in an empty void, so... No, kinda leans in with evil. And what if what you're saying is true? I can't even get the word died past my lips. Their hope is what sustains me. Their belief, their desire for a better future. Reminds me of not Sin City, not the movie. It was like Samuel L. Jackson was in it. He had a stupid fucking villain named the Octopus because he had like it was like a mad. In the movie he was a mad scientist. I really forgot. I forgot his name. The Spirit. Yep, there we go. That was the main character of the film. Was it the name of the movie? I don't remember. He keeps doing it like these cheesy ass detective noir lines like the city needs me, it feeds me, or whatever. It's like the city will revive me as it needs a hero, blah blah blah. I can't fucking remember the lines, but it is something like that. And then Samuel L. Jackson has a line like, you know why they call me the Octopus, motherfucker? Because I have two of everything. About shooting like all of his freaking guns and shit. Go back to the game or the visual novel. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. So that's what you're talking about last time. Ah, you remember. The city needs hope if it is to survive. I need it. We both shall surely perish without. It might not seem it, but it is dwindling as we speak. I can only do so much to aid its recovery. So I would ask for your help to change fate, to save your world. But I know what you're about to say, Alex the Rooij. That you're dead, that you cannot change anything. Part of it still thinks that it's a hallucination, some vague dying dream, taking over your fading mind as you bleed out on the pavement. But I assure you, it's not. Were death up to fate, he would indeed remain a broken heap at the bottom of that skyscraper. Soul forever shut in this decaying tomb. That wouldn't do, my friend. That wouldn't do. You're still of use to me. I need an agent of sorts. A blunt instrument, if you will. A hammer, not a scalpel. Alright, weird voice. Revive me. User powers. Oh, the light! Or is it more like a beam of light? I don't know. Do you wish to live, Alex the Rooij? More than anything, then you shall, as many times as it takes. Do take care not to fall this time around. Oh, he's got a special power with the city. Or an eldritch being. Interesting. He's an actual superhero now. I lunge forward, surrounded by a circle of blinding lights that speed past me as though I'm in a long tunnel. Something pulls me along, faster and faster. And soon, the lights become a blur. Then it stopped, just as quickly as it began, leaving me in total darkness. Ouch. Flash, I'm sorry everyone, if you're watching this at night, I'm sorry. Or in your phone? In your phones? Yeah. Why does it say on your phones? I'm sorry. Dawn Hound! That voice. I open my eyes, despite having no memory of closing them. I'm back on the roof somehow. What the hell? End of the line, dog. Coming up here right in front of me, just as he did before I fell. Except this time, his voice feels much more sinister. I have no time to think as that tongue lashes at me again, hitting me just as it did before, sending me flying over the edge. Except this time, acting on pure instinct, I take hold of it. What is it doing to my tongue? Thank God it's thick enough for me not to lose my grip when he retracts it again. What did he say? 0 to 60 miles an hour in 100 of a second? Let's see what that force does to the body. As it speeds up, I brace myself and extend my foot. I love the art, man. With incredible force, it collides with his face so hard it knocks him to the ground. I gotta censor that. His color changes rapidly, like a system bugging out. I let go of the slimy appendage. Glad to be on solid ground again, and watch it hang out of his open mouth once I clamber off of him. Dawn Hound! I rush on over to the boss, who slump over near the stairwell. I'm so glad you're okay. I wouldn't say that quite yet. I'll definitely be feeling this in the morning. If you're here, does that mean we got him? We did, in the end. Good job, Spot. I'm proud of you. Mind helping me up? I pull him up to his feet, and together, we walk on over to the chameleon, who's slowly coming to. I was worried he tried to get away, but it seems even he's given up on that happening. You're coming with us, criminal. It's time to answer for everything you've done. The chameleon casts his eyes to the side. I hear a sob. I only wanted them to see that I exist, to see what they did to me. I look off to the edge of the building where I fell. Take a deep breath. I should be angry, furious, but instead, I'm just exhausted, wondering if it was even real. I understand, but this isn't the way to go about it. I'm sure you know that too, Camus. Hey, you remembered at last. How could I forget? You said it like 20 times. I extend a hand. He looks at it and slowly raises his own to take it. Aw. Isn't this a happy end? I didn't think it was possible, but the hand is somehow even more crowded than it was this afternoon. I tried to carve a way through all the people. Raul, Milo, and Fenna following close behind me. It's difficult to find a seat for the four of us. Our fault for only getting here during happy hour, I guess. Well, it's happy hour. Everyone's about to get hammered. Or starting to. Eventually, we managed to find a corner. I wouldn't call it private, but it'll have to do. Raul can handle it. You doing okay, boss? After today's events, this is nothing. I'm glad you could join us after all, Miss Fenna. I'm delighted to. With the gown back in its rightful place, I can relax at long last. Glad Camus was at least willing to give us a location of the storage unit he'd put the rest of the gown in. Motivated to show up on Fenna's doorstep with what was essentially the Money Talks bathing suit. And there's someone here I wanted to see. Fenna, awesome, you made it. Speak of the devil, the feeling is mutual, Lou. Why you look so dashing? Couldn't let Willie and Miss De Bruyne hog all the spotlight now, could I? What about you guys? Did everything go alright? I saw what happened. You saw? Are you kidding me? It was all over the TV and internet. People are already trying to figure out who you guys are. I knew I shouldn't have gotten up on that stage. I didn't expect us to gain traction this fast. Shouldn't be a problem, right? I mean, as long as nobody else figured out it's us. I mean, yeah. We spoke too soon about that. I immediately pulled aside by and come face to face with Willem. Al, was that you up on that bloody stage? Me? No, of course not. You can't fool me, Al. I've seen those spots more times than I can count, and I can count pretty bloody high. What were you doing? What were you wearing? I sigh and rub my forehead. At least it's so noisy you can't really pick out our conversation. Lou takes Ven aside, the two of them heading to the bar. Please tell me Dad doesn't know. You call that cleaning, huh? And the worst kept secret in town award goes to... Dad, listen, I can explain. Oh, I'm expecting an explanation, alright. I'm hearing all this talking about a thief getting taken down to the convention center. And supposedly the one responsible is my own kid? Mr. De Rooij, I apologize. I don't want to hear another damn word out of your mouth, Ray, that if it is your name. Rao lowers his head, seemingly unable to respond. Alex, do you have any idea how dangerous this little son of yours was? You could have gotten yourself hurt out there, you know? You could, for God's sake, you could have died. I know. After the night, after that fall, that strange dream, I know it better than anyone. But still, what do I even tell your mother? I take a deep breath. That I'm happy. Dad looks like he's about to blow a gasket. What? You tell her that I'm happy. All my life I've been feeling like I've just been waiting for it to start, you know? Same Alex the Rooij, same. Dab me up, brother. I think a lot of us are just waiting for when does our arc start? Like the rise, you know? I don't know. We don't know. The only thing we can do is do baby steps, I guess. Learn a lot more, learn some stuff little by little. Doesn't matter. Maybe if it's something that you're interested in a field or it's a college thing, then go for it, right? Learn things step by step, and you'll be the knowledge you've learned over time will be equivalent to multiple books, like a whole freaking set. Think about that. Or what about physically? Then yeah, slowly jog, walk 10 minutes at a time, go for 20, then 30, eventually reaching an hour. Damn, right? See, you know, things like that, baby steps. Going back to the game, and now for the first time in life, I feel like I'm doing something that actually matters too, that people will remember me for. Dad groans. Come on, Dad, I want to help people like you did. I'm not sure I can let you do this. Why? Because you think I can't do it? Because I don't want to lose you. Aww. Don't be too hard on him, Baron dearie. Mrs. De Bruyn is so tiny I didn't realize she was standing next to us. Alex, sweetie, I never got to thank you for everything you did for me. She looks over at Rao. And you as well, Mr. Dawn Hound. The two of you may have left quite the mess in my store, but if you had not been there, I'm not sure I would be standing here with you tonight. Maria. Looks like he wants to say more, but it seems the words are catching in his throat. You've raised a wonderful young man, Baron, one who is not afraid to risk his life to keep other people safe. She pokes him with her tiny fingers, much like someone else we know. But that's different. Is it really so different? What did you always tell me back in the day? Whenever I asked you why you work such a dangerous job? Because, he furrows his brows. Because if I can help save lives, if I can keep even one person out of danger, then it's all worth it. Exchange a look, the old bat is smiling from ear to ear. It would sound to me that you have taught him well. Yeah. Lou and Finna walk back over, no doubt having watched us for a while. She's right, you know. Alex did kind of sort of save me at the gallery too. There's a knowing look in Lou's eyes that says they're happily omitting the part where I dragged them there in the first place. There's the gown. He managed to retrieve a priceless artifact, mostly one piece. The One Piece is real, I guess. Not only that, but he helped to prevent the syndicate from taking anything else. You guys. Mine, who's been quite observing us all this time, steps in as well. He bows to Dad. Mr. De Rooij, I'll be first to tell you I had doubts that Alex was up to task. When we first met, he lacked discipline. He lacked focus. He lacked conviction. He lacked any semblance of common sense. Gee, thanks. However, he has grown tremendously in past week. He has demonstrated courage on more than few occasions. He is quick-witted, resourceful, adaptable, and the best damn sidekick anyone could ask for. And he does look good in rubber. Still not rubber. I want so badly to chime in, but I can't keep my lips from trembling. Dad slams his fist on the table and exhales. He's my boy. I'm sure you understand. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if... Just keep him safe, you hear? If I must, I will give my life to protect your son. This is a solemn promise I make to you. And so will I. Dad's expression softens as he turns to me. To be honest, there's a light in your eyes I haven't seen in a few years, son. Bah. Points at me and Raoul both. Fine, you have my blessing. If you want to be a bunch of Glory Hounds that bad, so be it. But don't you dare go dine on me or there'll be hell to pay. Wait, that's it? Huh? Your team name, the Glory Hounds. I like the sound of that. You do know that term usually has negative connotation. Yeah, I was about to say it. It kind of sounds like we're only in this for glory, but hey. Oh, what a splendid idea, Lou. No mention of Crow, but it will do. Well, I guess I can't complain either if Milo and the boss are on board. That's what we'll be called from now on then. Thank you for the suggestion, Mr. De Rooij. You want to thank me with some royalties down the line, you hear? That can certainly be arranged. I think he's joking, Raymond. Oh. We all laugh. Well, I can't say I'm entirely confident with you fighting blokes out there, but if you're certain, far be it from me, from stopping you. Thanks, Willie. Though with this new job of yours, I'm expecting you to get a head start on paying your tab. Okay, lighten up, Al. How's about a round from me? I like that. Make it a double. We're doing shots tonight, baby. Dad, I'm not sure that's good. Woo, shots. I look at a crow. What? It's time to celebrate, yes? I was about to say, I think yes, it's time to celebrate. You gotta get festive in this one. We won. I'm glad the festive mood has returned. That reminds me, Mrs. De Bruin, what happened to your store after the robbery last week? If there's anything we can do to help, be it pay for damages or help with repairs. She waves it off. Not to worry, dears, not to worry. It's all been settled. Water under the bridge. How? Mr. Ahab stopped by early and repaired my window all by himself. Oh my gosh. He didn't try to pull anything, did he? Pull anything? I'm not sure what that phrase means. Did you call the cops on him? I saw no need. He seemed terribly sorry about what happened and paid for all the ruined merchandise. It was very cordial. Far from what you'd expect from someone I saw described as a hardened criminal. Seems like the Ahab I know. He really is more than just good looks and a criminal record. Don't let that fucking whale cock fool you, Al. With everyone in good spirits, the party continues for a couple more hours. After Mr. Bruin leaves to go tend to her store, the more alcohol starts getting involved. Dad ends up so shit-faced that Lou and Willem drag him outside for a bit just to stop him from showing Raoul more of my baby pictures. Once Fenna goes to join them, Mido, Raoul, and I are left alone in the bar. The rest of the crowd is dispersed by now and I can finally hear myself think. No matter how hard I try to focus on other things, though, my thoughts continue to circle back to what happened at the rooftop. To whatever the hell that voice was. I should tell them about it, right? No, I shouldn't. They think I'm crazy. But maybe they can at least help me make sense of it. Because I sure as hell don't know what any of that was about. After downing a cocktail, Milo personally directed Willem to make for all of us and intentionally robbing myself of my better judgment. I decide to spill the beans. They look at me with a mixture of confusion and amazement as I start describing it all in detail. Raoul getting knocked out, a fall from the building, the feeling of my body hitting the ground, the strange voice, as well as what he told me. As more and more words pass my lips, the feelings that had been repressing since we left the convention center come to the forefront. My voice gets shakier with every sentence. Am I hearing this correctly? You died? I don't really know how to explain it either. It felt like a fever dream. I'm sure I'd have remembered you getting knocked off the roof in any case. Can you repeat what happened after? I was in this strange place. It felt like a void, a place that wasn't fully physical, deep underground. Then a voice called out to me, one I'm sure I'd heard before in some weird dreams. What kind of voice? I couldn't really place it. It was like some kind of echo. It didn't really sound like anyone I've heard before, like anything I've heard before, literally. It said all these things to me about the city needing hope and about me having a role to play in all of it. The looks I get from Milo and Raul are more than a little quizzical. Believe me, I don't fully get it either, but right after that is when it happened. I was back on the rooftop as if I'd gone back in time. The moment Camus sent me flying flash before my eyes again. That deja vu was just enough for me to act on it and change your fate. I guess, yeah. I find this hard to believe. It's not rational. You may have hit it harder than you thought. I don't know, Milo. Maybe he's right. Sir? I don't know about precognitive visions, but I want to believe that what Alex experienced was real. Whether it was a dream or not, I can't say. Countering such an attack without any kind of forewarning, though, he has been lucky before. I'm not crazy, Milo. I know what I saw. I do not think you're crazy, Dawn Hound, but I do worry. Combat can lead to traumatic injuries. Milo takes a long pause, his face contorted into a grimace. Milo? He snaps out of it and gives me a smile that feels just a tad forced. And you have taken many severe beatings in past 2 days. I'm merely concerned for her safety. I made promise to her father, after all. I'm telling the truth. Some weird shit is going on, or it's gonna happen soon. I suggest focusing on healing for now. We can discuss events later. You're not listening, if I may interject. Venom! Oh dear, my apologies for frightening you. I came back inside a little while ago. It's rather chilly out. What about Lou? You seem rather preoccupied with your father. He's telling them some very unique stories. I'd like to hear a little more about the experience you described. Only if you promise not to tell Lou or my dad. Of course, whatever you say stays between us. You believe this story, Miss Fenna? I'm a bit skeptical, to be quite honest, but it does sound intriguing. Mimi? Do not call me that. I'm somewhat of a specialist when it comes to the local folklore. Believe it or not, Shippensburg has a rich history that stretches back hundreds upon hundreds of years. You'll find no shortage of stories, real or fantastical. So I take it this reminds you of something. You mentioned a place deep underground, yes? There's a story, more of a legend really, that states this city was built on top of a vast network of catacombs. How vast we talking? Far larger than the city itself. That's freaking gigantic. All dead people. She tilts her head, a confused smile appears on her face, like a parent trying to find the best way to explain something to a toddler. Dead people are often found in catacombs, yes. It's just a local horror tale though. There's been numerous excavations in the area, and while many ancient relics were uncovered, they found no catacombs. I don't quite know where the story came from to begin with. Maybe they just didn't dig in deep enough. Perhaps. I think it's thrilling, you know? The possibility there's something out there much larger than ourselves. Something we can never hope to understand. Something mad, dark, ancient. Sounds rather scary to me. Same. The Fenna seems to treat everything with the same excitement as when the syndicate locked her in the broom closet. The door opens, Lou and Willem come in, Dad hanging off their shoulders. We'll have to assume our conversation another time, Mr. Rooij. And then I said, I ain't monkering around. Real funny, Baron. He shoot me a pleading look. He's that far gone, huh? I think that triple shot at the end was the one that did it. What you talk about, kiddo? I'm still standing. Yeah. I'll take him home. Do you need me to drive you, Dawn Hound? I'll be fine, long as he doesn't vomit on me. I'll come with. Ooh, I'll join you as well. A walk will do some good after all that wine. What about you, Raymond? I'll stay here a little while longer, Milo, if you don't mind. You can go ahead without me. Are you certain? I think I can get home my own from here. Don't worry, I'll cover the tab. Really? My surprise is mostly faint. I know it's probably dropping the large bucket for him, but the others don't. It's the least I can do. You all have a good night. We'll reconvene in the morning. We can call it the first official meeting of the Glory Hounds. Glory Hounds! He hiccups and pumps his fist. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a safe trip. Aw. I think they could end it right here. Oh my god, it's not. Nice place you have here, Willem. Thank you kindly for helping with the cleaning too. I feel bad letting you do all the work while I sit and enjoy my drink. I always get the heebie-jeebies when Milo does it. The Russ fella. You boys go back a long time? About 23 years. We met while I was abroad. I see. We got a bit of a worldly man here. Of sorts? Haha. Really though, he's been indispensable in my life. Helps keep me focused. I don't know where I'd be without him. Al seems pleased as punch with the both of you as well. Haven't seen him grinning like that in a long while. It's been great to get to know him. He's a bright fellow with a good heart. Where do these go? Oh, in that cupboard right over there. Thanks. Gotta say, you don't look half as nervous as you did when you walked in here this afternoon. Huh. I suppose it's easier now that I've had some time to adjust. I can see why Alex likes it here. You really look after your own. Way I figured it, when the world is as bloody, uncertain and mean as it is, it's my way of fighting back, you know. Lot of times a person shows up on my doorstep without a place to go, without a place to call home. Their parents kicked them out of the house, they lost their jobs, their friends are talking behind their backs. That's for being them. And they can't choose who they are. They can't choose who they love. They certainly don't deserve to be treated like shite for that. I want to give folks like that a place to call home. A place where no one judges them, where they can be themselves. May not always understand where they're coming from, but that doesn't mean I can't open my heart and home to them. You know what I mean? That is really sweet of you. I'm no good at solving problems when I fist like you. I solve them by listening, by talking, by showing kindness. But we both got the same goal, yeah? To make this world just a little better to live in. Well, ain't that a nice goal? Be nice. Be kinder to people, please. If you don't have the energy to be kind, just take a rest, take a sit down, just ignore them, I guess. Ignore people. That we do. Truth be told, there's times I wish I could do more. So many folks need saving and well, sorry for going all heavy on you. That's the last of the cleaning done. No need to pay your tab. I think everything you've done more than makes up for it. That won't do. Here, this should cover everything, I reckon. Bloody hell, it's several months worth of revenue at least. Ain't seen so many 100 euro bills in my bloody life. And my phone number. If there's anything you need made, anything you need paid, give me a call. I can't accept this. Like I said, I think everything you've done more than makes up for it. Are you certain? Thank you, oh thank you, you're wonderful. I want to help you make Shippersburg a better place for all of us. Us? Yeah, you mean to say you're gay too? I honestly don't know what I am in that regard. I've never really thought about it before. I was always too busy. Is that strange? Strange? Of course it isn't. You're welcome here no matter what. Always know that. Now come here. Ooh, wasn't expecting a hug. You come here, you're gonna get the hugs. If you plan to visit him more often, you gotta learn to deal with that. You know, I just might. Thank you, Willem. Aww. We're ending on a really high note. Like good note. A good one. My name's Alex the Rooij. I'm 28 years old, completely and utterly single. Yeah, man, dab me up on that one. I'm 23. I'm just your average Dalmatian working not so average job. I live in Shippersburg, the capital of Batavia, where the weather is never just right and we always find something to complain about. But it's home, and it's my job to protect it. My boss is a mass hero known as Dawn Hound, and I'm his sidekick. With our talents combined, we thwart the many evildoers that threaten our fair city. I butchered that, sorry. Sounds crazy, right? Hell, a little over a week ago, I would have told you the same. And I've already taken down a gang of pirate mobsters and an invisible fashionista. Honest, you can call me Dust Hound. And together we are... well... Glory Hounds. Okay, let's see if there's gonna be like a cliffhanger or like a mid-credit scene or... Issue number 3. End. Well, that was a cool... yeah, that was cool. I think that was good game. Issue number 3. I'm not even joking. That was is there an issue number 4? Or do I have to be continued? I'm loving the cover as well. This is really good. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be seeing you in a different game, different level, different visual novel, or not a visual novel. I do play whatever. If you've seen me stream, I play whatever. You know, if I have time, I'll play even more stuff or do other stuff. I guess that's something I can say. As you can see here, you can be a hero. I think that's what makes it tough. You can have the shittiest day, the shittiest life. It takes a real tough person, doesn't matter, a tough individual to make these hard decisions. No matter how hard life gets, and the person still chooses to be kind. Respect. That's pretty much it. Right there. Integrity, whatever. Principles. Yeah. I guess that's it. I'll be seeing you in a different video. Goodbye, good night, good luck on whatever you're doing. Don't let the bed bugs fucking bite you. Person, man, woman, bite back. Like Alex the Rooij over here. Be a glory hound. Well, not in the bad sense, but in this game sense, you know. Yeah. All this yapping. What else? I'll be streaming. I'm trying to squeeze that fucking streaming in there, right? But every time it's Saturday and Sunday, I have to like do some chores and all this stuff. It is what it is, you know. I gotta prioritize some stuff. Oh, it's so fucking difficult, Mike. But yeah, that's life. Everyone has got it rough. Not everyone gonna be like born some freaking fantasy. You're a prince out of a freaking rich family, whatever, you know. This is what it is. Good luck on everything, everyone. I'm sorry, this is a long outro. Goodbye, bye. I'll be continuing Echo by the Echo Project. I don't know yet because there's like multiple routes. It's gonna be another 8-hour thing, and I said I don't have the time for now. I'll make time, god damn it, for you. Good night. Doo-doo-doo.